What if I told you that the answers to almost every problem we face today have roots in ancient lessons? Welcome to a journey where we explore not just philosophy, but uncover transformative secrets. We are about to reveal Stoic situations, truths that have stood the test of time and many realize too late. They are not just abstract concepts, they are practical tools for facing life's most difficult challenges. From mastering your emotions to understanding the true nature of success and finding inner peace. It's something that many ignore, but it can change your view of the world. If you're looking for answers, growth, or a new perspective on life, you're in the right place. So, join us on this journey. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. In the Stoic journey, the first is acceptance of what is beyond our control. Let's go back in time to the busy streets of ancient Rome, where Stoicism came to life. Philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius understood the futility of worrying about the uncontrollable. The lesson persists in our modern world, saturated with information and endless responsibilities. Mastering our reactions, thoughts and decisions becomes a vital skill. When faced with challenges, changing perspective is essential. Ask yourself, is it in my control? If not, visualize putting it in a balloon and letting it float up into the sky. This practice is not about giving up, but rather investing your energy wisely. It's like choosing to water the plants in your garden instead of trying to stop the rain from falling. I remember being in a traffic jam, looking forward to a crucial meeting. I realized that I didn't control the traffic, but I controlled my reaction. I took a deep breath, turned on some soft music and used the time to mentally prepare myself. The result? I arrived calm and centered, transforming a potentially stressful moment into an instant of peace. This is the Stoic essence in action, a timeless tool for facing life's challenges. The second, Stoic philosophers, such as Epicurus, highlight that we have the power to choose our perspective. It's not about what happens to us, but how we choose to react. This wisdom spans time and is crucial in our current world, full of unexpected challenges and rapid changes. The ability to shift our perspective is not only valuable, but essential to maintaining peace of mind and resilience. How can we harness this power in our daily lives? It starts with awareness. When faced with a challenge, take a break. Take a step back and ask yourself if there is another way to look at the situation. Just as a photographer looks for the best angle for a photo, we can also look for a more empowering perspective. For example, viewing job loss not as a failure, but as an opportunity to pursue passions or acquire new skills. This shift in perspective can turn obstacles into stepping stones to growth. This is the magic of the Stoic perspective in action. On the Stoic path, the third is when exploring the art of living in the present. Stoicism calls us to anchor ourselves in the now, as it is here and now that the true essence of life unfolds. Joy is felt, and peace is found in the present moment. Many learn this lesson only by looking back and regretting how much of their lives they lost by not being truly present. Ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, understood the fleeting nature of time. They knew that fixating on the past or obsessing about the future was as useless as trying to grab water, leaving us empty-handed. Aurelio's words resonate intensely today, in a fast-paced world where our minds often wander beyond the present moment. In the Stoic journey, the fourth refers to how the Stoics understood the challenges of life and knew that true happiness did not reside in praise or external possessions, but in the forging of internal virtues. Epicurus, among them, taught that true freedom and serenity are achieved not by satisfying desires, but by controlling them. In an era filled with distractions and ethical dilemmas, the need for self-discipline and integrity is more pressing than ever. How can we weave these virtues into our daily lives? It starts with small acts of consistency, waking up early for a morning run, choosing nutritious meals over unhealthy temptations. It is these moments of discipline and integrity that build the fabric of a life of strength, character, and fulfillment. Embracing self-discipline and integrity is not just a dream, but a daily journey to become the best version of ourselves. The fifth Stoic lesson calls us to embrace change. While many view it with apprehension, we welcome it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. Change, the Stoics say, is the essence of life, the fertile ground where new opportunities are born. So we welcome change like an old friend, knowing that it brings us not only challenges but also the promise of personal growth. In every change, whether small or monumental, we find the chance to discover and develop ourselves. This is the promise and opportunity that change brings to those who embrace Stoic wisdom. On the Stoic path, we explore the art of finding the positive in unexpected situations. Losing your job is not just a setback, it's an opportunity to pursue a career that we are truly passionate about. The end of a relationship doesn't just signal a goodbye, it's a chance to rediscover our individual strengths and desires. By embracing change, we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of life, becoming resilient and adaptable. The sixth Stoic lesson highlights the futility of material pursuits in a world that often links success to material wealth and status. Stoicism offers a refreshing narrative, teaching us that true lasting happiness does not come from accumulating possessions or accolades, but rather from cultivating inner wealth. This is a lesson often learned late in life, after years dedicated to the relentless pursuit of material gains, only to find oneself in the midst of abundance with an unshakable feeling of emptiness. Stoic philosophers, from Seneca to Epicurus, understood the ephemeral nature of material wealth. They observed how fortunes can be made and lost, and how even the most luxurious possessions cannot protect someone from the unpredictability and challenges inherent in life. Seneca, who experienced both wealth and exile, proffered that true wealth lies not in having many possessions, but in having few necessities. In today's age, saturated with advertisements and social pressures to have more, the Stoic principle of finding contentment in simplicity and self-sufficiency resonates more than ever. Applying this lesson to our daily lives begins with shifting focus from seeking external acquisitions to cultivating internal development. It's about finding joy in simple pleasures, valuing experiences over possessions, and measuring success not by what we possess, but by the quality of our character and our relationships. The seventh Stoic lesson addresses the management of emotions. Contrary to popular belief, Stoicism does not advocate suppressing emotions, but teaches the art of understanding and navigating them effectively. It's a vital lesson that many realize too late. Mastering emotions is not about denying them, but about recognizing them, understanding them, and guiding them in constructive ways. In the Stoic arsenal, emotional management becomes a crucial tool for a balanced and resilient life. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of human complexity, recognize that emotions are an inalienable part of our existence. However, they also glimpsed how the turbulence of uncontrolled emotions can negatively impact our journey. Notable philosophers such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius advised resisting the influences of a storm of disordered feelings while remaining steadfast in understanding their nature and impact in today's fast-paced and often stressful world. This Stoic approach to emotions is not just wise, it is imperative. She teaches us to respond to life's ups and downs with equanimity and clarity. So how do we incorporate this philosophy into our daily lives? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize your emotions, name them, understand their origins. This awareness is the first step to managing them. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause, consider a response that aligns with your values. Simple techniques, like deep breathing or keeping a journal, become powerful tools for processing and understanding our emotions. The eighth Stoic lesson emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility. Stoicism reminds us that although we do not have absolute control over every aspect of our lives, we are undeniably responsible for our actions and their consequences. This lesson, often understood late, highlights a crucial truth: owning our choices is the cornerstone of an authentic and responsible life. Epicurus, born a slave and later a revered philosopher, taught that our greatest power lies in our ability to choose our attitudes and actions regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, echoed this sentiment, highlighting that our character is the sum of our choices. In a modern world where blame shifting and externalizing are rampant, embracing personal responsibility is not just a Stoic virtue, but a beacon of strength and self-empowerment. Practically, this means recognizing our role in successes and failures, facing the consequences of our actions with courage and learning from them. The ninth lesson highlights the value of wisdom and knowledge. The great Stoic philosophers, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, were voracious learners and astute observers of life. They considered wisdom to be the highest virtue, a beacon that guides us through the tumultuous seas of life. In a world where information is abundant but true wisdom is scarce, the Stoic emphasis on discerning knowledge and reflective learning is more pertinent than ever. Incorporating this lesson into our lives means fostering a mindset of curiosity, cultivating an appetite for learning, whether through books, art, nature, or conversation. Every moment becomes an opportunity to learn, and wisdom is not just about intellectual pursuits, but about applying what we learn to become better human beings. The 10th Stoic lesson highlights the power of forgiveness. Stoicism teaches us that carrying grudges and resentment is like carrying a heavy burden, hindering our journey towards tranquility and happiness. Many belatedly realize that forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but a profound demonstration of strength and a path to inner peace. The Stoics understood the corrosive effect of anger and resentment on the soul. Philosophers like Epicurus emphasized the importance of abandoning bitterness not just for the sake of others, but for our own well-being. Marco Aurelio once said that the best revenge is to be different from the one who committed the injustice. In a world where grudges can be long held and forgiveness is often seen as surrender, the Stoic wisdom of forgiveness stands as a beacon of enlightened self-interest and emotional maturity. Embracing forgiveness in our daily lives means recognizing that every person, including ourselves, is fallible and capable of making mistakes. It's about understanding that forgiveness frees us from the chains of bitterness and allows us to move on with our lives. Whether forgiving a friend who wronged us, a colleague who made a mistake, or even ourselves for our own failings, each act of forgiveness strengthens our character and deepens our capacity for compassion. Understanding Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can guide us through life's challenges. These 10 lessons are not just Stoic principles, they are pillars for a balanced and more rewarding life. If you find other Stoic principles valuable, please share in the comments below. If you found this exploration enlightening, please like, share and subscribe for more content. To the next. Keep growing and remain Stoic.